Came out the mud, now we map out the star. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a ticking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the million, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone, then I built with it. From a stash in the door to a safe in the crib. I was driving for my life, now I'm flying to live. Yeah. Highway to the million.
Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? Smash that like button as soon as you come in the building. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. It's your boy DZ. Y'all already know what it is, man. We in the building, and we going hard in the paint like we always do. Facts. Yeah. You can't trust everybody, man. That's just bottom line. You know, you could come in the game with somebody and expect them to keep it real with you. And then as soon as they feel like they got a position, they'll turn on you. This just how the game go. You know, it's a lot of influences out here that make people think they're bigger than they are because they making money. You know, Charleston White and his boy DEWBERRY, they was locked in. They was tight, you know, and I could see for the past year, they hadn't been so close as they was before. You know, Charleston White been doing his own thing. You know, he knows that he able to get the attention by himself. So, you know, he turned on his homie. That was his guy, he said, from back in the boys' home, and they ran together. You know, they was tight like that. They got a lot of history. And Charleston White want everybody around him now to be like flunkies. You know, if you around him now, you got to be doing something on some flunky shit. He don't want to give you the motivation to lift you up on your own. He ain't on that. Just being real. He don't want you to be on your own shit now. You know what I mean? The boy DEWBERRY been putting his own work in, but at the same time, he been supporting Charleston White. But Charleston White on some other shit. He don't want to lift the man up. Not at all. He want to see the man down. Yeah. This how the game go, though. You know what I mean? It's how the game go, man. You can't trust everybody, man. Straight up. Everybody ain't solid. At all. Everybody ain't solid. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Yeah. So, we gonna check out what Charleston White was saying. We're going to check out what he was saying about the boy DEWBERRY. And we're going to check out what DEWBERRY's response is to him. You know, niggas really don't want to see you win, man. You know, when you come in the game and you know, people act like they down for you and they with you. There's some people gotta really understand. This is everywhere in life. When niggas is broke together and they got dreams of getting on and doing certain things, everybody got the dream to let's do it together and rise together. But when people start getting shit going, you really see who somebody is, you know? But what I can say about the boy DEWBERRY, he got his own drive though. That's how you know Charleston White is hating on him. Because he got his own drive. He do his own content. It ain't like he's sitting there waiting for Charleston White. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe Charleston White feel like he's over there messing with the ops because he went over there with Big Bank and Woody and did some content, right? So now you're going to turn on his homie. But it's like, you don't want the man to elevate. You want to keep the man at a certain level. You want to dictate who he can deal with. You know what I'm saying? You can already tell what type of person Charleston White is, for real, for real. You know, dude is a hater. If he's hating on everybody, right? Randomly picking people to hate on, why wouldn't he hate on his own homie? That's what you got to understand about people. If you around somebody and all they do is hate on this person and that person, but they act like they cool with you, it's going to be you one day. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be that day that you are the one that they hating on. You're the one that they talking about. Because that's them being them, you know? But when they was broke and running around together, they had $1 million dreams. When we get on, we gonna do this. I'ma always ride with you. I'ma always do this and do that. Soon as Charleston White getting some motion, oh, you can see, oh yeah, that nigga ain't on my level. And all of the people that's dealing with Charleston White at this moment, they only dealing with him because of what they can gain from it. The women that's dealing with him, they only dealing with him because what they can get out of it. You feel what I'm saying? The people that surround him, Aiden Ross, all those type of people only deal with him because they benefit from him. They don't like him like that. This is what people got to start understanding, right? When you meet people that just pop up after you get something going on, that don't mean they like you. This is business. You know, Charleston White caught up in the attention, you know, not understanding that these people don't care about you at all. You're beneficial to them, you know. You help the agenda keep moving. Talk about this person, that person, and they use you, you know. His homie DEWBERRY, he really don't even want to say too much about Charleston. Like, this how you know, boy, really rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he really don't want to go in on him. On some shit, he just, yo, man, come on, bro. Charleston, you saying this and you saying that. We was together, but I want you the best. I wish you the best, homie. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White going left on the nigga. Oh, man, this nigga did that, and the third. Stone cold hater. You know? But this why you got to watch who you align yourself with. Even when you young. You know? You got to watch who you align yourself with. You know what I'm saying? And niggas show you who they are. Straight up. They show you. But you know, what I've been always saying is people ignore who people are until they direct it to them. Now I'm watching you go at everybody the way you going at them, the way you talking about them, disrespecting them. I know my day gonna come. I know it's gonna come. And guess what? DEWBERRY Day came. It's here. Straight up. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's here. Just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? It's here. You know? That was his homie, though. It was his man's. Shit got messy. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Let me see here. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. We all see what it is, though, man. Charleston White, you know, he got funny style ways, man. It's why it's important, always do your own thing. That's why it's important. Always do your own thing. You know what I mean? Always do your own thing, man. Real rap. You know, always do your own thing. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We better check this out now. You know, when shit get, I guess, dry, you gotta go at your homie. You know what I mean? When you feel like shit drying up, your homie on the chopping block. I guess that's how it is. Yeah. You know, this is why DZ coming to this space dolo. You know what I'm saying? DZ coming to this space straight dolo. Facts. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I'm seeing what it is. Smash that like button. Let me see, hold on. Hold on. Smash that like button, though. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all rock with the channel, man. Real shit, though. You know, somebody you think is your homie, and then they get funny on you, man. Let me see here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
They don't mix it like that there. They just got mediocre song. They won't make it's a bias to the baby. So whoever got fuck him too, add him to the list. They stupid and dumb. Like he talking to me. That's hey nigga, I got you right now. What made him he just doing the talking? Where you can decipher and decode. Put together family reunion. Five another generation. Those are the eyes uncovered.
Hold on.
Big streaming deal. Where you can at least whoop your woman as long as you don't black her eyes.
Hold up.
And shout out to Mr. Johnson out there in New Orleans.
Hold
Citizen. That head to criminal organization.
Hold up. Hit that like button. I'm trying to see where this thing started with this boy DEWBERRY on.
There's something he could say to end this beef?
It ain't no real beef.
All right, the internet.
It ain't no real beef. And sell tickets in real life. Ain't nothing no more. Soon as you prove my lie. Oh, okay, y'all. Charleston White to theater the den. He talks with that speech impediment. So he got to talk. So Charleston White that goes crazy, that there's some things that I'm talking about the line. Flacco.
Hold on.
Flacco didn't want me to do. You know, Flacco lied and said, I'm a cat. Flacco said a bunch of foul shit about me. He been saying shit there. We know Blueface make healthy. But nigga, Neon get a very, very youthful arm.
But when you listen to him, right, he going at everybody. That's all he do. So he got to put his homie on the chop block. I'm trying to find the timestamp where he's talking about DEWBERRY. Hold up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be his homie though.
Okay, let's switch over now. Is marriage still the thing for 2026?
Marriage is always a thing.
Okay.
You do flaco lines and cat. So you know, okay, y'all. Look, you sell tickets. Goddamn, my boss. He's a rap mogul. I ain't talking about this bitch ass nigga Charleston White. I reached out to his baby mother. I just signed a contract with the new Pokemon cards. Okay. He got the cost around it. Some brand new red bottom shoes. Get him. God, let me get him. He ain't outside pushing or strolling. He ain't never got around a baby.
Hey yo, you know what
Down
it
with
do?
him, I'm down with him.
You know what it do? Let you know that the people that they want in position that is from the urban community, they gotta be messy. They gotta lead with BS. They don't want the people from the urban community to be stable and able to give valuable information. All the people that they put in position that's in the public eye from the urban community are messy. You know what I'm saying? They getting deals for this, that, and the third. What is you giving them a deal for? Because they talk negative about their own people? That's what they got a deal for? Because I don't understand what's the deal for. Real shit. Yeah, because he talked negative about his own. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
He don't mess with my event. It's my birthday party, and he said it was cool. Homie, you know I wasn't been down there. I was down there 3 hours before they showed up. She kept me there, assuring my safety. Yeah. For 2 hours, she assured me everything. Man, you see a nigga taking pictures? I don't know about that. Man, you going outside on the phone? I don't know about that.
Who used that with?
Me and Hellcat and Dr. Canyon or her event. But it was a political event. Her birthday was 5 years ago. Before that event. Jay Prince's daughter. Yeah. So now, nigga, you know how I get. You know how I get. So yeah, he'll need me again. Yeah, he'll need me again. And I'm gonna lift him back up again. I always like chiseled jawline. That boy got a chiseled jawline. That boy used to be muscular.
So, hold on, I thought you in person was cool.
No, man, we cool sometimes. But when he get broke, he go back over there playing like broke niggas. When I lift him up and put $2,000 in his pocket, I ain't eyeball no more. I'm Charleston when I put $2,000 in his pocket. When he back smoking dope, arguing with his mama about who is that in there making that noise, when them niggas talking loud and arguing in his mama house with that goddamn YouTube shit, and his mama, hey, who is that now? Yeah, you ever heard her say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard,
So,
yeah.
When he
Like, Charleston White and Wicked100 are two people that you never want to let know your business. You don't want to bring them around your family, and you don't want to let them know what's going on in your life, because they always going to go to the public and talk about you. Soon as you have a fallout with them, a misunderstanding, they going directly to talk about your business. You know what I'm saying? And people see this over and over again and act like they going to be different.
I was cooking me some food one time.
Yeah. So they ain't that nigga goddamn eating, smoking up mama house, got their goddamn walls still tan and dingy from all that goddamn nicotine and tobacco smoke. coming through in the carpet. Ain't nobody taking their shoes off. So they're tracking in all kind of dirt through that woman's carpet. Damn, they don't want the carpet down like a trail in the field. So yeah, so nah, nigga, you know how I get, you know how I is. So yeah, he'll need me again. Yeah, he'll need me again. And I'm gonna lift him back up again. I always like dusting him off. I'm just like a hoe who get one who done got their life together and he ain't selling dope and robbing and stealing no more. And he done come in and he ain't got an STD and you help him get his credit cleaned up. You know how them hoes do these niggas? They got them STD free dicks, help them get their credit cleaned up, help them catch up on their child support by showing them how to file their taxes yearly. And now and these whole houses playing like they really got their shit together, but it was the hoe that helped these niggas get their shit together. I'm like that with Percy. Yeah, I'm like that with Percy. Long as Percy don't catch HIV, I'm still with it. But if Percy keep coming out here calling and on the south side in the late hours of the night, Percy gonna catch HIV. You know you got 10, 11 kids, so you compare to what rubbers.
You don't think?
And you see how skinny he getting? Chin starting to look like mine. Person used to have big.
Yeah, with friends like Charleston White, you don't need no enemies. You don't need no enemies. Your enemy is there, straight up, right with you. You know, you don't need no enemies with friends like Charleston. You know dude gonna talk negative about you and then act like he didn't. It was all good.
Running back Marshawn Lynch legs. Percy got baby deer legs now. So no, nigga Percy, nigga Percy gonna catch HIV. Cause you know the boy every now and then he likes to climb on the boy's back.
What you mean climb on the back?
You heard that nigga say about that nigga. Came out, they finally said that he done all that time with Percy and say Percy just don't break jawbone. They say Percy break pelvic bones too. Break pelvic bone.
Hold on, bro. So
that was he said. I ain't never been to prison, so I don't know. I'm just repeating the shit I heard on the internet. I don't know how true it is, but I can see it being one of them. Spent all that time in prison, and he ain't handsome. Now, Percy wasn't handsome even when he had muscle. He was intimidating looking, tough looking, gangster looking, hard, street looking. Yeah, he ain't never had good dental work. So, you know, them big old with their muscle, with that bad dental work, they ain't good for nothing but protected in prison.
And people literally will hear how he talk about the people that he been around and claim to be cool with and associated with, and they'll go around him and act like they different. Nah, I don't want you type jokers around me. Real shit. I don't want to be around you type jokers acting like you bringing me into something, turning me on to something, when I know what you're going to do as soon as you get the opportunity. You know, and what Charleston White does, he go at the people that he feel is weak. You know, the same thing Wicked100 do. The people that they feel is weak, they go at them hard. People that they feel voice gonna rise up on them and that they got some, you know, common sense, they dialogue strong, they don't want to rock with them. You see how when Oskino started talking about Charleston White, he backed off. He ain't want to go back and forth with O because O was ready for the smoke. And O gonna keep talking and keep going. Them the type of people that'll back off. Charleston White, now I don't want no smoke with him because he gonna elevate over Charleston White voice the way he gonna go at it. You know, they pick and choose the people they gonna go at.
When she at work, it's them handsome and smile and got cash money, sending them money and screaming their name out on record like you guys. Prison guard. Yeah, you know, nigga, then they got you all the Cash Money record. I gotta go watch this shit on Gangsta.
All right, so let me ask you this. So, what's one interview that you wish you could do over?
No. I wish a motherfucking thing. Yeah, all my interview was the best artwork I ever put out. It was like a motherfucking, like an artist. Nigga, you don't redo the Mona Lisa because you look and see her eye crooked.
And leave it be.
Yeah. Everything I ever done was a masterpiece. Why? It was unscripted.
Right.
I ain't never came with a script. I ain't never came with a pre-thought, a pre-word, a pre-response, never. Everything's been authentic, genuinely responded to. From hitting side the head to everything. Yeah, I ain't had a script. So I don't want to go back and do nothing in life. Nothing. If I had to go back and do everything again, I'd lose my eye. I'd jump in that washing machine again. I'd stand over that white man and watch him down. I'll say, "Put it, baby." I'll say, "Get it, son." I'd do all over again. Yeah.
And this the guy that they giving sponsorships to. Like, that should tell everybody something. This is the guy that they give the sponsorships to. It's plenty of people out in the world that got all kinds of talent. But because he's disrespectful the way he is, so openly, all right, let's give him a sponsor. And it's only targeted towards his own. He not going to disrespect them other cultures because they pull the plug on him. Nah, we ain't going to sponsor you. So it got to be a reason that they sponsoring him directly, directing this energy to black people. If we being real, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah. I might go back and go to Woody's funeral and run through the shoebox. You know how they do in football and they got them things you go through and you go, yeah, I would run through the shoebox and knock the babies over and start a ride.
In the funeral?
Yeah, because all they would have done was follow. You know how viral they would have been?
Yeah.
You know how viral they would have been? If they would have had that, they would have been too sad. And we would have fought hard and nigga knocked that baby out the box.
You know what?
Yeah, that's lame as hell though. This nigga here is talking about knocking Woody's child that passed away out the box. That's lame as hell though. Real shit. You know, but this is how he gets his attention though. You know, like these type of dudes, Wicked100, Charleston White, they straight fool fafi, man. Straight fool fafi. And that's big facts.
Can you imagine they carrying the shoebox, baby, like 12 niggas just need to carry it? They sitting up there walking next to them ass coffin.
Oh, when you were saying shoebox, I'm thinking something else. But
Woody
you
baby at the funeral, when he buried the newborn baby that he thought was gonna live to be, to play football, that he gonna be able to play catch with. He finally get to have a boy. He thought he got finally get to have a boy with 2 straight legs, 10 toes that was spread like regular feet. Yeah, he finally get to have a healthy, full baby. And he thought he gonna be able to play catch with one day, like I got to play with my boy. He thought he could. Poor God.
So speaking of Woody, I seen where he said you was upset because he was hanging out with Anthony DEWBERRY.
I am upset, but I ain't upset with Woody. They trying to get their league back. Dude trying to get back home. All of them been left in the wind. All of them been left in the wind. Big banks, all of them. They scrambling trying to get back home. They stuck with podcasts and social media talking. They don't understand content creation. They don't understand streaming. They don't understand filming. They stuck in 5 years ago social media. So that's why you saw him and Rollo trying to stream. DEWBERRY best thing with me and him sitting down, nigga, having a public conversation about how we got to where we are today, and that we still cool today. We just.
You know what's crazy though? He don't want to sit down with DEWBERRY and have them conversations at all. You know, you can tell because they ain't been doing that podcast that they was doing together. And that's got to be because Charleston White don't want to do it. Because DEWBERRY said he was willing to do it. Charleston White was just too busy for it.
Together the other day. But yeah, nigga, I made a post with him. I made a post on Facebook fucking DEWBERRY. A friend of my enemy is it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean that. Yeah. I mean that.
Back to
another one of my homeboys did that. King Shoe. My nigga King Shoe did that. He went and got with another chat with the nigga. My nigga Harvey Hughes did that. All my child did that. Tired of walking in my shadow. They want to be their own men. And they always been their own men. But nigga, they been walking with me with secret feelings that I don't know they having. And I'm you wouldn't be here if I didn't come get you. But nigga, it ain't to get you here and you walk with my shadow. Damn, said, everybody get open. We ain't got everybody get open, nigga. What's the play? Get open. Damn, said, get open. I'm gonna scramble back here. Get open. You stand right here next to me. How far can we go if I throw you the ball? So, Woody been right here. I stood next to me. Every last nigga done walk with me. Look where they at. And look where I'm at. I kept going. Nigga, I rooms that nigga, there'll never be a room with people names this big. Niggas name bigger than Mayweather's.
You know, you can tell though, Charleston White ain't happy though. You know, he ain't happy. He really miserable. But he thinks because he's saying he been in these rooms that other people haven't, that makes him something. Nah, you living in misery, homie. Real shit. You know, and you just getting to see something in life these last couple of years of doing what you doing. But before then, you wasn't doing nothing. You know, you done left your wife in the wind to run around with all the women that don't care about you. But, you know, but this how life go though, right? When you think you got something and then you try to shit on people, the time that it hit hard, you're not going to expect it. You might as well have been shitting on the people before you got something, so that when it did happen, whereas though you take a fall, it ain't like, oh, you got up and then you shitted on them. But trying to shit on people after you get something that you were supposed to be down with, that shit hit different. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
So, I'm trying to connect Woody nigga with nigga Charlie Kirkland people, Alex Stein, Mike Sean Kelly. They want to.
And we gotta be real though, right? Everybody ain't willing to kiss somebody's butt to be in the room. You know, you can tell people like Wicked100 and Charleston White, they're willing to kiss those people over there's butt to get in those rooms. But at the same time, they disrespect others. But those people, they willing to definitely bow down. You know what I'm saying? They willing to pay those fruity games. They willing to be disrespected a certain way just to enter those rooms. This is what, you know, people that don't really gotta hustle do. Because this is the only thing you know. You can't go out here and hustle nothing else. So you feel like I'm gonna do this to the max and forget about everybody else. I'm gonna do this right here to the max. Disrespect this person, that person, just so I can be in those rooms. But if you had multiple hustles, if you was a hustle that could do anything besides creating content, then you wouldn't do that, because you wouldn't feel like I gotta sell myself to the bottom just to be over here and feel like I'm at the top. When we all know that when them people want to pull the plug on you, they'll pull the plug on you. You only in position because they allow you to be in the position, because you're fulfilling the agenda. When they get tired of you, they're going to kick you back out. They just not tired of you yet. Then you're going to be crying back to the people, playing on people, acting like you're going to help them, lift them up when the people get tired of dealing with you. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Me and my nigga traveling around the country for 5 or 6 years. At some point, somebody got to put a collar shirt on, my nigga. Somebody got to pull their pants up and quit sagging. And nigga, we can't always have on Michael Jordan tennis shoes with the shoestring untied. Somebody got to look like somebody playing Charleston, professional guy, like LeBron people done did. Charleston cannot always look like the smartest one in the room. How you do that? Damn, said, get up. You go over there, work the room, nigga. How can people I don't know come up next to me and all of a sudden they done got people numbers and now they playing manager to somebody else? The bad flunky. He didn't know how to get numbers. And Jail was smart, nigga. She just saved my contact list to go manage Woody. Why my can't do that? Why my nigga can't go play like they mama manager? I know some nigga lie and play my manager and it works. I mean, no, why not, my nigga? So say, man, I'm woo-woo. I ain't gonna say nothing if you come back and say, nigga, I went over there and talk to them and they say woo-woo-woo.
Charleston know what type of people he was around when he came into the internet space and started doing what he was doing. He know what type of people he was around. Now he act like why they can't do this and that. When honestly, I think if he's saying what he think they should do, if they was to go about it and do it their way, I think he would be upset. You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to do this behind my back? Why you ain't talk to me first? But he's just trying to like make an excuse to judge the people around him when you really feeling some type of way because you want to cut them off. You don't want to deal with them. You feel like you outgrew these people. Just how you said to Sean Cotton. Sean Cotton put you on. You feel like you outgrew Say Cheese. Man, I outgrew Say Cheese. So you went over there talking crazy as if that was going to stop his motion, but you had to go back over there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that builds their own, you can't stop their motion just because you feel like you got something going on. And that's how people be feeling. They get around you and get a boost or something like that, and then they feel like they can stop your motion at will. Charleston White's that type of dude.
If you coming to me with ideas, and nigga, we in these room with these people, and nah, say, homie, if I'm with a team, if my team let me be the center of focus, then my team is failing me. Take the distraction off. We all up for a reason. You in this room for a reason. Now it's the time to sell yourself. Put on your best fit. Put a tie on, nigga. Carry a folder. Carry a camera. Nigga, out of every place I ever been, how they phones out, and I won't have nothing.
Why you couldn't tell your homie that and break the game down to him right there? Yo, homie, I want you to do this. Do that. We gonna do this, do that. Nah, you want your homie to be flunkies. And obviously, DEWBERRY want to do his own thing. Yeah, he rock with you. I'm next to you. If you need me, I'm there. But I want to build my own. And Charleston White should respect that man for that. That he wants to build his own and not just sitting around waiting for him. This how you know he a hater though. You know, dudes be really thinking because them people put them in these certain positions that they really did it. Nah. They put you there, they can take you out of there. You ain't got a multi-hustle. You ain't never started your own business. You never had your own business. Straight up, you was running around doing whatever you was doing, trying to help the kids, thinking that that was going to get you there. That didn't get you there. Now you over here acting a fool on the internet. You like, man, since the positive shit didn't help me, I'm going to go act a fool, and that's going to get me somewhere.
Every place I done been, nigga, ain't nobody to come, nigga, with a package, a combination, of like a mixtape, woo, 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 woo. And niggas done been to 5, 10 different cities with me. And if nothing else, sell it to me. Sell my footage back to me. Why we from 2, 3 years? I be saying, nigga, I would love to have that. But say, goddamn. But they don't put their spin to it. Sell it to me. You can sell me you done stole from me. Why? You work to do it, man. Come on, God bless you with it. But niggas ain't gang. I used to watch my like Barry and all them niggas. I used to watch them niggas watch me on live and be in the same room in the same call with me. Why you ain't screen record? Nigga, that was my best live. And it just got deleted because somebody reported it. But somebody else got it. I see 6, 7. Why y'all ain't screen recording for you? And for you. It's people don't know me, eating off me. Man, I ain't want to feel like you using me anyway, nigga. I done paid for the airline ticket, the hotel, the food. When we get to the door, nigga.
See, you know, that's how you know dude just be on some weird stuff, because the people is telling him, yo, I don't want to do this because I don't want you to feel some type of way. Now, I don't want to be screen recording while I'm in the car with you, because I'm going to think you're going to feel some type of way that you taking the footage and going somewhere else. So I'm trying to give you some respect, do my own content and rock with you, support you. But you want a nigga to be like somewhat snakish to you so you can have something to say about him, I guess. They try to be real with you. Man, I ain't going to do that because I don't want you to say something about that. You know, you can tell Charleston White is really miserable. You know what I'm saying? Money don't make you happy. Peace do. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no peace, you ain't gonna be happy. And this is a fact. You gotta have peace. A lot of these jokers, they don't got no peace. They got some money, but everybody got their hand out. They want something. So they not having no peace. They miserable. If we just keep it in a buck. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. You know, let's see what DEWBERRY said. You know what I mean? Let's see what DEWBERRY said. Real rap though, man. You can already tell. Real rap. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Shit be wild, man. It be your own homies, man. They'll turn on you. You know, that's the people you gotta watch out for. You know, jokers be thinking you gotta watch out for people you don't know. And you ain't gotta watch out for nobody you don't know. You gotta watch out for everybody you know. People be having jealous, envy, all kinds of crazy intentions, and you don't know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Best feeling in the world. It's like, boy, tell me the best feeling in the world, man. That's all I can say. But let's get down to it. We finna get down to it, man. I'm finna drop something down to y'all. And Some of y'all probably seen the video. Some of y'all probably ain't seen the video. Some of y'all done watched the video. Some of y'all ain't. I don't know. I got the video. Somebody sent me the video. And when I got the video, was I shocked? No. Did I understand? Yes. But I'm just going to speak about this, right? And I want y'all to hear it out. Man, this video, man, it made me laugh. I really did more laughing than anything, because when you know what's going to happen, it's like you already know what's going to happen. You already prepared for what's going to happen, right? But the most important thing I want y'all to understand is loyalty. That's really me. That's really me, man. And guess what? And I'm going to forever stand on that. I'm sorry. It's going to be a lot of people that sit around and, oh, man, but you right, man. It's because the world have become accustomed to whatever somebody say on social media. They grab it and run with it, right? You know, one thing about blacks, man, is they don't do no thorough investigation. So it's pretty much easy for somebody to say something and you're going to run with it. You know that, right? You know, you're going to run with it. Oh, you're going to catch up with it. You're going to run with it. You're going to run with anything. That's just what you do. That's just how you do it. I'm sorry, but it's life. But now, I just want to say this here. When I heard Charleston go in, which I knew it was coming, sometimes people got to let off what they've been holding in.
Charleston White ran with this bull, talked about their relationship, you know, how solid they was, and then turned on him. Now he going at him, talking crazy because he went over there and hung out with Woody. You know, but Charleston White went and hung with Woody, talked about him, then went back and hung with him, talked about him again, and who knows if he'd go back and hang out with the boy again. Because this is the type of people that we see on the internet. You know, they talk about each other one minute, then they hanging out with each other the next. They talking about each other, then they hanging out. This is what we seeing with the people that's all on the internet. Straight up. They acting, one minute they fighting with each other, beefing, and then the next minute they cool. It's a lot of foo-faffy jokers on the net. It's a lot of them. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Sometimes people got to let off like, man, I just want to let it out. He let it out. That's how he felt. But the most important thing is this here. You are not a fucked up guy until you do something that somebody don't like. And the day you do something somebody don't like, you'll get a chance to see the fucked up shit. This is how this shit go. Everything is about money and bullshit. And I ain't caught up in none of that shit. Money come, money go. So I always say, when I heard him talking, when I heard the conversation with him, and I don't even got nothing bad to say about him because that's how he feel. But I say, this shit is how I feel. I feel like, my nigga, you got to the point where, nigga, you in the rooms. Nigga, pride you in the room. Everybody don't need to be in the motherfucking rooms. No, fuck that. I don't need to be in the room with a bunch of motherfuckers that, whatever y'all want to call them. No, nigga, do you know it's a more room you can be in beside them rooms?
I definitely agree, you know, that I don't have to be in the rooms that everybody praise. You know, some people feel like they got to be in the room with the biggest to feel like they're achieving some type of success in life. And then they feel like they bigger than others. You know, it's about peace, consistency, and doing what make you happy. You know, you grind the way you grind. If you choose to be involved with this person and that person, when we all know that all of the people that Charleston White is talking about being connected to, they really don't like him. That's just being real. They know Charleston White can turn on them and talk about them as well. They just using him. He think the people like him. That's what's wild. Dude really think these people like him? Nah, they just using you, homie. They don't like you. They know that they can use you for content. Yeah. And we all know how, you know, people get when they get a certain position. They always turn on the people around them when they feel like they got something, because the people that they get next to start telling them, yo, you got to let your homies go. They baggage. So, of course, they always turn on their homies, because the people that they want to be in them rooms with start telling them, no, you know your homie can't come in here. You got to keep your homie over there. We don't want him around. So what do? They go and try their best to push the people away the best way they can, how they know to get the people away from them. They do the same shit every time. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Matter of fact, it's okay to create some rooms. See, I know right now you might be watching and saying, yeah, they don't never be like me, because you feeling as though you made it to a certain level and nobody will be able to get to that level because you made it to that level. It's cool. But with me, I always been a hustler. Always been a hustler. And whatever I put my mind to do, I'm going to do. And one thing about me is, I ain't got to be in the same rooms where you at, Bob. I ain't got to be in the rooms where the Aiden Rosses and all these guys at. I ain't got to. I can be right here. I can build this table brick by brick, second by second. I always thought it was we at first, until I realized that it's not we. And I'm so real about it. I'm just like this here, nigga, you got it now. Go ahead, bro. Nigga, I wasn't even calling, man. You wasn't talking, we wasn't even conversating, but it was a mutual understanding. Like, nigga don't know that, but we wasn't having no conversation. And when your daughter got ready to go, you know, out of respect, because I was there to watch your daughter grow, remember, man, you were partner. See, everybody else started coming on, but man, you was kind of, you know, we were partner when I came out of prison about the height and all that, remember? Me and you, remember that? See, it's got to be real, bro. And watching your pocket, come on, my nigga.
Charleston turned on him. Straight up, he been turned on him. You know, DEWBERRY just didn't want to come to the internet and say nothing. Yeah, he ain't want to come to the internet and say nothing. But you know, Charleston White, the type of dude that, you know, he's a hater. You know, and he seen DEWBERRY trying to kick his way into a door somewhere and do him. So what he try to do? Dim his light ASAP. You know, let me go on here and talk crazy about him. I'm going to dim his light. Instead of letting him do him, it ain't like the bull was going at you. You just want to dim his light because he trying to put something together. You know, it's always somebody trying to kick you and keep you down. But they act like they your homie. And that's a fact. Smash that like button, though, and hit that subscribe button.
Watch your pocket out, man. We've been playing with some money out here, man. We've been playing with some money out here, man. Say, man, we've been playing with some money out here, man. So, nah. We ain't gonna use that one. Nah, we ain't gonna use that one. We'll use that. Well, all right, you can use that on social media. So they probably look at it like that. But Nah. I'm up under a certain law. My law is, once you get to that door and you eating, I don't need to be in that same door trying to go behind your back and get, no. My job is to be right there to make sure everything is going right because we having a good conversation. Man, you know how we talk. Man, you know how we talk. Now, I understand you coming to the internet saying what you're saying. But you and I know the conversation we done had, boss. We done had good conversations of why me and you was traveling the way we was traveling together. See what I'm saying? Me and you know that, right? Okay, but you come on social media, make it seem a certain way. But remember, you got the internet on lock, bro. You went to yelling and screaming. You got the internet on lock, man.
That's what Charleston White ain't paying attention to. You know, they get him to flush his homie out, a nigga that's going to keep it real with you and let you know what's going on the side of you and behind you. Get him to flush his homie straight out. Go ahead, get him up out of here. So now, when the snake ready to bite Charleston White, he not going to be able to see it. Because you done flushed a nigga that you knew would have let you know when they was about to bite you. But he ain't paying attention to that because he's so caught up in the fame. He caught up in what these people is pumping in your head.
Proud of you. Keep winning, boss. If you think I'm here to try to take you down, I'm not here to try to take you down. I'm not like these boys. I'm not the one that finna go try to get somebody to say that you did this or you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you to keep winning even though you don't want to see nobody else win. This conversation is about what? Me going on Big Bank? Really? Man, you probably gave me a round of applause. You probably gave me a round of applause, man. You didn't even give me no round of applause, man.
That's how you know it's hate. Your homie go do a podcast with Big Bank, right? And we already know Big Bank do his thing. He done had a couple people over there in the last couple months. That shit done went up. He done some interviews and it done went up. And your homie make his way over there and y'all come from the bottom together and you don't give him no congratulations. You go right to the internet to talk down on him. Come on, man. That say a lot. Now you had animosity from the door. And then the Charleston White go and say, you ain't mad at Woody, you mad at DEWBERRY. So you'll go hard on your homie, but then you'll go chill with Woody like everything good. That lets you know something. You don't want to see your homie win. You want to see Woody do his thing, but you don't want to see your homie win. Yeah, that's wild. It's crazy work. It's always the people you know that's next to you that'll hate on you.
You didn't even give me no round of applause, man. Man, my guy up there, man, I'm proud of him. He, you know what I'm saying? So this should be something that, you know, people can start seeing that my guy really on some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really on that now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because Ben Bake been talking for a minute. And we finally made it happen. I'm just saying, though. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. So, you made a decision. You bigger than everybody. You humongous. You explain. Don't you say it, nigga? I'm bigger than everybody. And you made it be known. I'm selfish. No problem, bro. So,
The truth. Charleston White said the truth. Now, regardless of how Charleston White talked about him, said, he ain't nothing, he bigger than him and all that, he's still not matching that energy. Yeah, he like, nah, I ain't even gonna match that energy. I'ma just do me and I'ma say my piece, but I ain't gonna match his energy. I ain't gonna call this out, I ain't gonna call that out. If it was on the other foot, Charleston White, oh, he would have went crazy. Start talking about the man's family and more shit. And I'm sure DEWBERRY know a lot about the Bull family and how Charleston White is treating his wife and how he's doing his family, being as though that he got some money, It ain't like Charleston White was distant from his family before he got on. Before he got on, he was locked in with his peoples. Now, I can see if he was distant with his family before he got in the building. But nah, before he got the attention he's getting, he was with his peoples, with his wife. Got the attention, left her, ran off, and now he tell everybody he got all these women. Women don't love you, boy. They can't stand you for real, for real. You don't see that yet.
Sometimes, man, you can't keep kicking it with your partners. Sometimes you got to go kick it with the industry. The guys they got connections up there. It's okay. It's okay to kick it with these people, and it's okay, man. I'm not tripping. I'm not gonna hold no camera and sell you no footage. That don't even sound right. And me and you done had a lot of conversations about these types of things. You done got a lot of footage. We got a whole thing back here. We got a list of things, man, a whole lot of videos that you know what I'm talking about, bro. So I understand what you saying, bro, that you saying that because your game is like, man, they ain't real, they ain't this. I know that's your game, homie, but it's okay. I can accept being the not real guy. I can accept that. You can stay being the realest guy in the world. Keep being it. And people are going to continue to follow you because, man, one thing about this game, man, as long as they keep putting you on these platforms, you're going to keep on doing your thing.
Hey, listen, he said, I'm not going to hold the camera and sell you the footage. This is what Charleston White said he wanted him to do. I want you to hold the camera and sell me the footage. And I'm not doing no shit like that. Straight up. Yeah, I'm building my own platform. I'm not holding the camera and selling you the footage. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Yeah. Nigga, I'm not holding the camera and selling you the footage. Fuck I look like. That's some straight lame shit. Yeah. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Man, I'm just doing me, bro. I'm just doing me. I ain't tripping. What's the angle about? What's the something is some angle somewhere. But where is that? Why? I thought that once you became a millionaire and I didn't become a millionaire, I'm finna start getting mad at you. No. Remember we had a conversation about when you finally get that money, you start moving and doing that. Remember when my ex told me, she said, when that happened, man, you're not going to be rocking with a dude like that. And you said, no, that's my guy. You remember that? Hey, man, sometimes, man, we ain't tripping. Sometimes once the money go and things of that nature, get what happened? People seeing it. Yeah, I lose a lot of people behind money, man.
And that's how the game go, though. Real shit. That's a fact. That's how the game go. Yeah. Somebody reached another level that they haven't reached and they ain't got the stability mentally, they gonna get funny. Yeah. And majority of the time, very, very small percentage where you see people still rock with each other. You know, it ain't too many rap groups out there like the Locks. The Locks been rocking for over 30 years. They've been rocking for over 30 years. They can still get together, do a show, do their own thing, and still get money. It's not too many people like that. People start getting money, and everybody know out the Locks, Jada got more popularity. You ain't seen Jada switch up on him. He still go rock with him, do shows with him, even though he know he got a little more popularity than them. Everybody ain't like that though. You know, people feel like they get more popularity. They allow the industry to push them away from certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And you can see this with Charleston White. He allowed the people that he's connected with in the industry to push him away from the people that was around him that would have really had his back. The reason why these niggas wasn't recording the footage and doing certain things, because they ain't want to feel like they was doing some sneaky shit on you. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't even gonna do that because I don't even want you to feel like I'm doing no sneaky shit. Now, if you tell me that's what you want me to do and I can do it for myself, cool. But I'm not gonna be on no flunky shit for you. You know, Charleston White expected people around him to be on some flunky shit. Yeah, record my footage and sell it to me. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna do my shit for me. I'm gonna do my content for me. But I ain't gonna try to disrespect you and act like I'm trying to take advantage of you because I know you got the light. I'm gonna do my own thing on my own time. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button though and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all.
Because I don't let money control me. I don't care about money. Watching money, and we gonna get money. We gonna lose money. We gonna get money again. We gonna lose it again. We gonna get it until we find out how to make that money work for itself. I never chase money, homie. I never chase no honey that with money. I never chase no guy with money. Man, I ain't never done that, bro. Watching practice, nigga, I'm that one that's gonna say, man, oh my God, winning. I'm that guy. You hear me? Even after some of the things that was still, guess what? I was still there for my partner. But now when I make a move to go to Big Bank, sitting down, me and Woody, now I'm considered. Now, oh, he ain't real. He was pocket watching. Oh, man, I had to do this. Oh, now that coming out. Why? Is it because of that? So you mean to tell me that you went off on Atlanta because Big Bank gave me a platform? I can't. Nah, we ain't gonna say that. Nah.
That sound like hate to me. You know what I'm saying? That sound like hate. You ain't put him on a big platform. You ain't make sure that these rooms that you was going in, that people was interviewing him, getting his story. Nah, you wanted him to be next to you and sit over in the corner, not being seen, there with you. You know, nah, dude want to do his own thing. He want to be his own boss. And in his own right, he got that right. Be my own boss, nigga. I ain't got to be under your thumb. What I look like? I'm trying to do me, homie. Yeah, I respect you. You my guy, but I'm doing me. And you should respect that as a man.
No, I ain't gonna say that. That can't be true, bro. That can't be true. Cause you was gonna always be happy and support me because I did that, right? Don't tell me that. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep winning. But Woody ain't did nothing bad to you, though, have you? I'm not trying to be funny, but what did Woody do bad to you? Did he say something about anybody in the family? No. What did Woody do for you to say that Woody is your enemy? I just need to know one thing that Woody did for you to say that Woody is your enemy, man.
Now, I want to say this, though, and this is just keeping it a buck. This is from my observation, right? I feel like DEWBERRY did exactly what a homie is supposed to do, as in the sense of he started his own platform. He's creating his own content, whether it get a lot of views or a little bit of views. He's creating his own content, and he ain't asking you for nothing, no matter what you got going on. Yeah, you still my guy. You doing your thing. Salute to you, brother. But I got to create my own content and pave my own lane. I'm going to do it at my pace, whether I get a little bit of views or a lot of views, but I'm doing my own content. I feel like Charleston White, he don't like that the man got his own mind. Being real, nah, he's supposed to think up under you instead of going on his own. At first, he was acting like it was good. Yo, he said all my homies got YouTube channels and they doing this and doing that. This is what Charleston White said out of his own mouth. When he first started buzzing more and shit, yeah, all my homies got their own thing going on. But in all actuality, you really didn't like that. You want them to be at your feet. I'm telling you, man, it be your own homies, man. It's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. I need y'all to refresh my mind, man. Because I don't know, my mind might be clicking, but I'm saying though, like, what have Woody done? I'm trying to sit and think about it. What have Woody said? All I know is that they were together. You tried to school them. Then y'all kind of broke up. Then you went off on them. You went back. Y'all still cool. Like it wasn't never happened. And then y'all did the comedy show with him. Then the comedy show with 607. Like you brought everybody into the comedy show world with you. Not DEWBERRY, not Sane. You brought them to the comedy world because you feel like that's gonna be bigger.
You hear it? Right there. This your homie, right? This who you talk about the history from the boys' home. You ain't bring him to the comedy world, and he's saying it. Now, I don't feel no type of way. I'm just going to do my content. You ain't bring me. You brought Woody. You brought people that you thought was going to bring you more attention. You know, this how him and Wicked100 do. They go surround themselves around the people that they feel that they can get more attention off of, and then they turn on them. Then they homies, when it come time to disrespect them, they disrespect them too. We already know. It's their character, you know? He could have put his homie on and let his man get up on the stage and do some comedy with him. Nah. DEWBERRY was there when the beef was going down. But you ain't say, oh, I'm going to put him on the stage. Now you put Woody on the stage because you looked at how you was going to benefit from the attention.
And I respect it. But my thing is, I never heard Woody say nothing to you that was disrespectful.
Well, we all know Charleston White was the one that disrespected, you know, Woody after he was cool with him 1 minute and then he turned on him the next. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? That's his style. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. We already know that. That's his style. It's a fact. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Let's see this other one. that DEWBERRY was saying. Yeah. Man, you gotta watch jokers, man. Everybody ain't your homie, man. Niggas a turncoat on you quick. This a fact. You know, nigga be saying they rock with you. I'm gonna be there with you, and then get a level of, you know, success, and then you really see where they are. You know, Charleston White showing everybody who he really was deep down inside. You know, he was the whole time he was doing the activist thing with the kids. That wasn't really him. This is him. You know, when you got the ability to have money and your life in order, that's who you really are, you know, because everybody out here chasing some money. So if you able to get your life right and you able to financially exceed in a whole nother level, that's who you really are. Because there's people out there that get their self way together financially and they still got respect for people. They might have a distance on certain people because they know people will use them, but they still got a certain level of respect for people. You see Charleston White ain't got no respect. None. Straight disrespectful, you know? And if you disrespectful to everybody, that's how you was deep down inside. You just waited till you got some money to do it.
Work time, gym time, time to get to it, man. Y'all know what time it is. Jump on up, man. We just gotta have a nice conversation, man. I mean, like, right now, I want everybody to tap into this, man. Because this right here, man, is what I try to tell everybody every day, man. Say, man, it's a such thing as being too loyal, man. You know what I'm saying? But now, come on in and talk to me, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something real, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something real, bro. And you know what? This ain't even no feelings. It's called real life. God say things gonna start happening in your life, man, that you ain't gonna understand. Square business, man. Things gonna start happening in your life. You're not gonna understand, like, why it's happening. Man, why me? Man, I thought I was keeping it real. Man, I thought, man, you can't question God why God do what he do, man. You gotta let God work, Jay. You heard me? Now, therefore, man, I want y'all to come in. And if you ain't subscribed, go subscribe to this here, man. It's called real conversation. It's called real life, man. Laying it down, man. Bring back morals and values, man. We gotta bring back morals and values, man. We gotta bring back something that makes sense, man. Everything ain't, you know, about Kiki and Kaka. Some things gotta make sense again, right? All right, then. See, man, God done put me in a whole lot of rooms, man. Good room, bad room, ugly room, when you call it, man. I done been in a bunch of rooms, man. And I had to make decisions when I go in the rooms, man. If this the room that I need to be in, or this is the room I want to be in, I got to make decisions, man, when I step in rooms, man. But at the end of the day, yeah, I done stepped in some rooms, man, but I understand why I stepped in those rooms. So don't never let that go over your head, man. A lot of people want you in the room for certain particular things, man. A lot of people don't want you in the room because of what you're trying to share and what you're trying to bring to the game. Y'all heard what I just said, right? Okay, bet. Let me run it down to you, man. Because, you know, as I sit back and I listen to you know, I ain't did no interview on it. I'm just really speaking on it. But as I listen to this conversation, man, and it's like really, I look at it like, how can I belittle my partner? I ain't never been around nothing like that, homie. I ain't never been around nothing like that. But it's 2026 and the internet has become so popular to where whatever you say on the internet, if you getting a lot of likes and a lot of views on the internet, people will literally sit back and say, ooh, I told you. Say, man, listen, that's why. Because they only understand what when you go in them certain rooms. See them.
In order for you to be on this internet and have anybody that you call your real associate, you know, because that's what I say, people are associates. You know, some people say friends. You know, in order for you to be on this internet and have like a real associate, y'all got to have a different type of bond and understanding. You know, regardless, nah, we ain't on that. You know, if something else is said about this over here, when it come to us, nah. But, you know, the attention then took over mentally. So it's a lot of people that can't channel in a different direction when confronted with certain things about situations. You know, people looking at the attention and they'll say anything about whoever, they mama, straight up. They'll talk about their mama for the attention. They'll talk about their first and immediate people for the attention. Real shit. This is what it's come to. And don't even care. You know, that's why it's so much dysfunction between people. Because people don't even have no type of standard when it comes to that. Nah, you know, back in the day, it used to be certain things was off limits. Now, I'm not going to do that. That's off limits. Now, nothing is off limits. Like nothing. Everything is a go. And this is how it is. Niggas don't got a care in the world. They own mama, family immediate. They go in on them, disrespect them on the internet. And they do this to some people that don't even care about them. Not at all. People just looking for entertainment. So the entertainment in the brain then got so washed up that they don't even understand that you are destroying any future relationship with the people that no matter what might have been there for you for entertainment. This is a fact. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Certain rooms got certain lights. See, it's a lot of rooms that got a lot of lights, man, because they got bigger bags, man. I ain't got no bigger bag, man. See, they got big bags, man. They bags come from all over, man. So one thing about them, they got them bigger bags, man. They have conversations, right? And they conversation is real, raw, and uncut, man. And you know what that conversation is? Say, man, who is that? Oh, that's my partner, man. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 yeah. Already, man. And then there's another conversation on the sideline. Say, man, really, man, this is how you need to do it, bro. You need to do it like this because, you know what I'm saying, you can't grow with them, man. You can't do with them because guess what it's called? Divide and conquer. And how you divide black people, man, you divide them by the way of money, man. You divide them by the way of money, man. Say, I'm going to give you this money. And but when I give them, I'm going to give you the money. I'm not giving them the money. I'm giving you the money to show you that I can make you bigger. I can make you great. I can make you be whatever you want to do. This is the game they play. So therefore, you're going to have sideline conversations. And the sideline conversations is going to be about, hey, man, I need you. Because your partner's watching and they seeing what's going on. And then they coming to you. But see, with you, I just need you here because, man, I see you. See, you in love with the money. See, you in love with that money, the fame, that light that they give you. And I always told myself, man, God knows, man, I'm going to create my own light, man. I built the club from the bottom. And everybody didn't believe that I was going to do it, man. Nobody believed it until it turned into a zoo. And all of a sudden, everybody was like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. So I'm not here to sell my soul for nothing, homie. Never.
Some people just ain't going, man. Like, you got to have some type of standards. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we all see that every individual that sells their soul, they are controlled. They can't do certain things. They can't say certain things. And it's certain people that they're scared of. They're not going to challenge certain people because they know these people had the ability to destroy everything you got. And that's just facts. You know, the money, Charleston White getting these sponsorship deals from these people for what reason, I don't know. Because I don't understand what does he bring where he can sponsor anything for the disrespect he taught. He make any brand look crazy. For real. You know, I'm not buying anything that's Charleston White is promoting. I'm not going to, oh yeah, Charleston White promoting, and I'm going to go buy it. Yeah, if the brand come up on something, I'm not getting it. So I don't know. Some people might do that. I just don't. You know, maybe it's towards other cultures that buy it. I don't know, but I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm watching who the character is and how he portrayed himself, and it let me know this is really you. And you know, I can't get jiggy with that. You know, I know how I am, but you know, it's some people that they'll put it to the side. You know, and I'm gonna say, like with DEWBERRY, he seen Charleston White doing all this shit he was doing. He just thought that he wasn't going to turn on him. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of people that do that though. They watch these people, Wicked100, Charleston White, do certain things. They be around these individuals and they think, nah, it ain't going to happen to me. If they doing this to other people, they could do it to you. It's just about when. You just don't know. You're going to be surprised the time that it happens. That's all. Like right now.
Will I sit around and sell my soul? Never will I sit around and sell who I am as a man, bro. Because of what everybody else want me to do, man. Man, I'm a man. I'm a real strong man. And when a man don't respect my way of moving and the way I move and the way I think, then I start thinking, wow, oh, I get it. I don't have millions of dollars. Oh, I get it. I don't have the big light. Oh, I get it. I don't have millions of views. I don't have thousands of views. I don't have that. I haven't signed a contract to the industry. I'm not on no foolishness. I'm not trying to destroy nobody. I'm not on that type of time. Oh, I get it. I get it. And I'm still ain't on that. Say, man, I will forever stand on what I stand on, man. Morals and principles intact. The value of who I am is intact. I will forever stand on that. I would not let nothing get in the between or in the middle of who I am as a man. I won't let none of that happen.
And what happens is if you do, you lose who you are. It's easy to lose who you are. And, you know, these people that be in position, they make sure that they put that money in front of your face because they know it's going to control you. And automatically you're going to lose who you are. You're going to lose it. You're going to turn into something else. Straight up. Dudes got to pay attention to that, you know. And there's some people that just ain't going for it. Real shit. You know, I don't know if DEWBERRY smokes, but I don't never see him smoking no bud or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't never see him getting lit. You know, dude, if he don't smoke or drink, I don't see it. You know, that might be a reason why, you know, he's standing on what he's standing on. You know, because I feel like when you be out here doing certain things, it will play on your mental. Should I do this? Should I not? All right, I'm going to do this. You think it's a good decision, and really, though, it's a bad decision, you know. But that's how, you know, the game is played. They move all the people away from you, give you some money, and then when they pull back on certain things, now you can't go back and rock with the people that you was rocking with because everybody looking at you funny. They don't want nothing to do with you.
I will forever stand like a grown man in this on this mission I'm on. It ain't gonna be peaches and creams. It's gonna be some ups and it's gonna be some downs. It's gonna be some everything. But one thing y'all will never get a chance to say is, man, I kept it fake. I didn't keep it real. I didn't stay 1,000. Nobody never get a chance to say that. And when you do your background, you'll notice, boy, say, man, one thing about me, I really stand on loyalty. I really stand on something. And I don't care about a lot of rooms. A lot of rooms I don't need to be in. Because I know they not for the cause. A lot of rooms ain't for the cause.
Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah, shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. If you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat. You know, from what I see here, though, Charleston White definitely turned on his homie. You know, I feel like their relationship ain't gonna never be the same. Even if they was to get cool again, the relationship will never be the same once you violate somebody and you show everybody who you are. You know, and then, you know, some people say it's a play, right? I'ma just be real. Yeah, it's a lot of plays on the internet, right? But certain situations, when you have a close relationship with somebody, it's not just a play. If it started off as a play, that shit become real. You can't be my homie. I'm telling you like this right now. With people, you can't be my homie and my personal homie and we go on the internet and start talking about each other and you start talking about me negatively and I'm just gonna be able to erase that. Now that shit gonna sit with me. Real shit. It's gonna sit with me. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it. You might can try to play like that, but you're gonna be thinking about shit. Certain things get said between people that have had a relationship from back in the day, and you can't forget it. You know, this is what I see. You know what I mean? Some people might look at it the same. You know what I mean? Some people might look at it different. You know, but it's certain things we can't even like go back from once they said. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man, that be rocking with the channel, man. Leonard, appreciate all y'all, man, that rock with the channel. C Brown, LaPortia, Blue Chicken. Shout out to all y'all. Jan Meeks, everybody that rock with the channel, man, hit that like button. Trees. Shout out to all y'all. Chalet. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm going to be going live on the bowling channel in about an hour. SBGB Bowling. So subscribe to the bowling channel because I'm about to go live in about an hour. And I appreciate all y'all that rock with the channel. Mel G, what's poppin', bro? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, I said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work on the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a ticking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the middle, I'm